Hello and welcome to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Todd McCauley, and today we'll be discovering Boise from a little bit of a different vantage point than we're used to. We'll be looking at Boise from the sky. However, today we're at the Nampa Municipal Airport, about 20 minutes away. Nampa's home to about 300 private airplanes, but it does not have any national carriers, TSA security, or car rentals. In fact, it does not even have an air traffic control tower. In just a minute, we're going to see how all of this works firsthand. But first, let's talk to one of Boise's aspiring new private pilots, my friend Ed Christenson. Hey, we're here today with Ed Christenson in his brand new hangar. Ed, thanks for joining us on American Dream TV. You know, a lot of us probably dream about being a pilot, but we never make it happen. What was it that made you decide to go for your private pilot's license?
You know, I had planes and things when I was a little kid. I always thought it would be cool, but it wasn't until a few years ago where a mutual friend that bought some cars from us, I'd had an association with him for some time, introduced me to it. And I went up and I took a discovery flight with him, and I was absolutely hooked at that point. I wanted to do this. I'd never been in a small plane before, or smaller plane, and we went up and I knew that's what I wanted to do, and I've been doing it ever since.
In play right now, what else have you done to prepare for being a pilot?
So I've got some unusual circumstances because I trained initially the glass cockpit in Boise, and then I kind of put the cart before the horse, and I bought an aircraft ahead of time, a hangar. So I had these things before I even had my pilot's license.
Well, Ed, thanks for meeting with us here today. Excited about your new hangar, and happy flying.
You bet. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
So we've asked flight instructor Henrique Adriano to join us today as we look at Boise from the air. As we go, he'll be talking about some things that private pilots have to do that we usually don't see as commercial passengers.
So today we're going to be flying the 172 from the 1960s, which is much older than all of us here today. So right now Todd is sumping the fuel to make sure that there's no water in it. And there's no water right now. So we also check the oil every time to make sure it's within the limits. Obviously checking the oil, especially in the plane, is very important since the engine is what's gonna keep us up safely in the sky.
Runway's made, we can slowly bring the power all the way out and just light it in, keep the nose pointing down, and slowly start that transition. Looking good, a little closer, a little right rudder, and back to the center line. Nicely done.
Okay, so we made it safely back. We're down on the ground at Nampa Airport again, back to the hangar. Now we've got to get everything prepared for the next flight. Hey, thanks for joining us on American Dream TV today. Special thanks to our guest, to our flight instructor, Henrique. Most of all, to our brave and awesome videographer, Gage Horn, who was willing to go up with us. Reach out to us at century21eaglerock.com if you'd like to learn more about Boise or anything to do with real estate here in this area. See you next time.